I suppose we're catching up on what we were chatting about during the week.
Bit of coffee and a chat.
Cool, sounds good.
I think there is a lower threshold.
Yeah.
Whereas if you post absolute shit, then it's going to have a negative impact.
Yeah, if it doesn't get any traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a ceiling as well, wherein as a business owner you just don't have the time to put in that much
Yeah,
effort.
it's definitely time and knowledge, and they're kind of inextricably linked, because if you don't have the time to learn how to do it, then you're going to have to either spend the time or hire somebody. So where that threshold starts, okay, for our web studio stuff, I have no knowledge and no ability, so we bring in Cut It Out Media. But for weekly or daily postings on the social media and even small videos, it's something that is below the threshold that I should be able to do. Our initial conversation on light and what we've done with the best music and setting up our web studio made me think about the lighting in here.
Now with that in mind, will we just knock off the two lights that we have?
Yeah, and
then
just show what it's like with the
without
natural light.
them?
Okay, alright.
So this is what it's like without the lights. Now you have these fluorescent tubes. don't you?
Yeah, and this is part of the thing of, putting a little bit more care and attention into those elements will make the shop. When we look at, say, some of the guitars on the wall, like say the Tanglewood Koa is such a beautiful wood, and it just looks exactly like the gloss mahogany that's two down from it, because you can't see the nuances because the lighting isn't very good.
Talking of lighting, can we turn them back on?
We can turn them back on now, yeah.
We set them up in record time. They might be too bright. I'm on auto white balance because this is, back to my first video, it's better to get it done than not do it at all.
Yeah, which is the conversation that sparked part of this as well,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
it's better to actually put something out.
Yeah.
So even if the lighting is bad, at least there's lighting, and it's something that can be worked on and improved, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another key thing about lighting is the frequency, the hertz frequency of electricity,
Okay.
which is different to this in Europe compared to the States. So another thing you have to do here is make sure that you're on 50 or multiples of 25 frames per second.
Whereas if in the States,
60, 30, 60, and that kind of thing. So
now that's the kind of nuance that an amateur filmmaker like me doesn't know about.
yeah,
Where you as the professional would be able to steer somebody to say, the reason you're getting a flicker over your...
it's flicker and banding. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's essentially what
Okay.
what it mitigates.
Composition is another thing. So like even in terms of this conversation, we've got two cameras running. We've got that one
That one and that one.
and that one.
Yeah,
So
and two lights.
and two lights. So
Yeah.
the composition is, like two cameras and what that gives it in terms of A roll and B roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your 3 goals then for this year?
3 goals for this year are the store renovation, more regular content output and creation. So setting a day and a time, or a couple of times during the week, where I create content and put it out on our social media pages and on the website. And I suppose the third one is basically to boost the business on the online music shop via that content creation, to tell people who we are, to show them what we do, to get them to stop spending money on stuff that you can get in Ireland through France or Germany or Italy or Spain, in the UK, and keep some of the business here. And if that means more job creation for us in the long term, then it's better for the economy. So that's a longer term goal in terms of number 3, but 1 and 2 is definitely the renovation of the store and vlogging that, essentially the content creation and the output of that content creation.
Well, we're planning to meet every Friday, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which means there'll be a new video every Friday.
Yes. We have a time, we have a day that we're going to do it, and that kind of leads into the rest of it. So if you can roll that structure to a small amount into every day,
Yeah.
take a couple of shots, make sure that they're done well, and then put them out.
Yeah.
And then Friday's obviously the big one where we chat about what we've done during the week.
Or you might have a question. You might say, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Or
Should I do a wide angle? How do I create context within an image and say, well, look, we're a music store, we're not just this one guitar that I'm showing a photograph of, or, for anyone who's in a different industry, how do they, do they make the most of their content creation?
Yeah. All right.
Roll on next week.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
See you guys.
Yeah.